Mr. Vela, can you hear? You need to click on the mute button, Mr. Vela, so we can hear you right there.
Sorry.
Please state your name.
Christopher Lee Vela.
Okay, Mr. Vela, this is the state's motion to well, basically it's a it's a motion from California asking for us to establish some child support and medical support for this child that's in question. It appears that you were divorced in California. Is that true?
As far as actual divorce, I know it was in the process, but I don't think it's been official.
The divorce is not final yet?
No, ma'am, I don't think so. And that's something that's probably on my end. I'm stuck on some legal paperwork. I don't know how to fill out, or I'll submit paperwork, but it gets pushed back. So I send that through mail. But in terms of actual divorce, no, ma'am, I don't think it's official yet.
Okay, so you are the father of this child, Silas Vela. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me where you work right now, sir?
And Ms. Urubaso, this is a confirmation of arrears or an establishment?
Establishment UFC, Your Honor.
You may continue, Ms. Urubaso. Yours is a confirmation of arrears or an establishment?
An establishment, Your Honor. It's a UFC.
Okay.
California is asking for us to set child support and medical support for the child.
But has he filed something over there? The divorce?
Mr. Vela, did you file a divorce in California?
No, ma'am, that was Miss Brandy.
Okay, and the divorce is still pending?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Meyer, is the divorce still pending in California?
At our last hearing, she said that it showed up on y'all's end as final, but I have not received any paperwork or any confirmation. And like Mr. Vela said, that he believes it's on his end, that he's not submitting anything, but they said that on y'all's end, it shows as final.
Ms. Urubaso, I think you need to research that before we go forward.
I would agree, Your Honor. I would definitely agree with
Mr. Vela and Ms. Meyer, if it was final and there was something that sets child support, or here in Texas, if there's a divorce pending, we have to send it to Texas. So we're not talking about a long reset. We can set you all up for November the 18th.
Your Honor, it looks like we do have something from California, if I may share my screen.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Let me see. Can everyone see my screen here? This is from
You want to enlarge it a little bit, or unless I can? I don't do it.
I can enlarge it, Your Honor.
There. It says, go a little higher.
Yes.
Yeah, Family Relations Courthouse, findings in order after hearing, custody. It's got their names, judicial officer. The court has jurisdiction to make child custody orders in this case. You want to go further down?
Yes, Your Honor.
What was the date of this? There's a parenting plan. Go further down. This was in July the 10th, 2023, in the matter of marriage of Meyer and Vela. The child shall continue in the primary care of the mother. You want to go further down? So it's got visitation and custody issues. And that's it, right? There's only 2 pages. This was signed in July the 10th of 2023. Mr. Vela and Ms. Meyer. So even if there is something going over there, the UIFSA petition that has been filed is merely asking that this court, under the UIFSA statute, which means one person is in one state and the other one is in another state, it's just stating that we have to set child support. I think all you all were asking for child support current, right, Ms. Urubaso?
Yes, Your Honor, child support and medical support.
Okay, so we're here only to set child support because this court here, it is signed by a judge. It says temporary. So Ms. Meyer, do you know if there's anything, if you're looking at page 2, it says temporary judge. When I see the word temporary, I'm thinking there's a final after it, right?
Yeah.
And so this was in July of 2023. The question I would have is, was there anything after this date that would show final, to your knowledge?
No, ma'am, not that I know of.
Okay, Mr. Vela, to your knowledge, is there anything that there's a final order after this one?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Neither one of you have been presented with any paperwork or gone to court or anything after July of 2023?
Only for the child support case, but not
For
for
here,
yeah.
for Texas.
Just for the child support cases that we've been,
But where, Ms. Meyer, here or in California?
oh, here, sorry.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to proceed only with child support that's current from beginning November 4th, 1st to the present. I mean, forward,
Okay.
Mr. Vela, Ms. Meyer, okay?
Okay.
Any questions so far, Mr. Vela?
None at the moment.
All right, Ms. Urubaso, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm just going to try to make it quick. So, Mr. Vela, you had an opportunity to talk with our child support officer, and you disclosed that you were working where?
I'm with the Texas Army National Guard.
And are you currently in the state of Texas or in California?
State of Texas.
Okay. And so do you have another job besides that one?
Unfortunately, no.
No? Okay. So it was determined based off of information that you provided to our child support officer from checks that you actually provided to that child support officer, that your income, gross monthly income, was $9,685.50. Is that correct? Do you agree with that amount?
As far as like a total amount, like I don't take home $9,000 in my pocket. It's always been like 7 to 8 at the most, and that
Oh, no, no.
fluctuates in between.
Yeah, this is actually just your gross. This is before taxes, sorry. So, based on your last check, calculated year to date from check that was dated October the 8th of 2025, October the 8th of 2025, you had made $87,169.54. And we divided that by 9 and got $9,685.50 in gross monthly income. Okay. And so that last check that you provided, October the 8th, is that a correct check from your employer?
That's the last check stub I got. Yes.
Okay. All right. So do you have any other children?
I have one.
One other child. Okay. So giving credit for that child, we have calculated per the guidelines of the state of Texas, a child support amount in the amount of $1,295 a month, effective November the 1st of 2025. Are you in agreement to paying that amount?
Honestly, no.
Okay. All right.
No, ma'am.
And then medical support, Mr. Vela, do you currently carry insurance for the child?
I carry insurance for myself and my daughter, but as far as Silas, I've been trying to get him on TRICARE because that's the insurance I have to the military is TRICARE Reserve Select.
Yes.
And then prior to that too, when I worked at Tesla, I tried to get him on my insurance with Tesla when I was there.
Okay. But So you're working on that, and are you going to be, I mean, if we get an order, you will be able to put him on your insurance. What was holding you back from putting him on your insurance?
Brandy didn't feel comfortable, or she didn't. She just wanted him on the state insurance that she receives for him. But I've never been, you know, objected or disagreed to put him on
Okay.
insurance.
Well, the state's
And how
gonna,
much do you know what the cost, Ms. Urubaso, can you please stop, the sharing?
yes, oh, yes,
Okay,
sorry.
thank you. Mr. Vela, do you know the cost of the insurance? Or
So
you
for
don't have
myself
that
and my,
information?
I have the information. I can say it because I looked it up when I was talking to
Okay.
the agent or the officer.
Okay,
So right now I pay about $210 a month, but it'd be like an additional 160 to add Silas on to my insurance. So I'd be paying 340, 320 a month if he was
but that
added.
340 includes you, right?
And my other child, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so on that plan is you, your other son, and Silas, right? That's 3 people?
Yes, me, my daughter, and possibly
Okay,
if Silas, if he was
and so
added.
what is the total? It's 210 now, but by adding
It'd
Silas
be
here,
it'd be about 320, 300.
okay, let me get a calculator. You may want to
Your Honor, I
calculate.
calculated, based on what he said, $340, $113 each.
Sounds about right.
128 you have. And do you have dental care?
Yes, but that's TRICARE doesn't provide that. It's only health, so it's like an outside
Oh, okay.
insurance for the dental coverage. And I believe it's only my daughter that's on that. I'm not sure if I'm on there.
Okay. Your Honor, based on the amounts that he gave me, I have $113 for health insurance through TRICARE.
Okay. Let me see. You said it was 320?
320 or
Okay.
340? Mr. Vella?
Sorry, what was that?
320 or 340?
It'd be about 320-ish, give or take.
All
I
right.
looked at that earlier, but I'm also at work, so I'm taking care of other stuff at the moment as well. But
Okay.
that's what I got from this morning.
Okay, so it's 106 per child. So you give them
106.
credit, and that comes out to what, Ms. Urubaso? And Ms. Meyer, we're doing this because the family code states that if insurance is available through either parent, we have to do that one, not the government.
Yes, ma'am, I
That's only-
understand.
That's only for people that don't have insurance, so he would provide insurance coverage at his place of employment. We deduct the 106 from we have to give him credit for that. So the child support comes out to how much, Ms. Urubaso?
Well, Your Honor, we had calculated medical insurance at 128, child support at 1,295.
Okay,
And if you want, I can run back to my office and look at my computer one more time. I should still have it pulled up and see that set number. It'd take me like 1 minute to get there.
if you wish, we had you it's a difference between 106 and 128. So we just have to give you credit. If you're paying 106, we deduct that from the 1,295. If you're paying more than that, then, so if you want to get us the actual cost, you can do that, Mr. Vela.
Okay, I can do that, Your Honor.
All right. And Ms. Casares, yours is a hearing also, right? Or is it an announcement, Ms. Casares, on number 11?
Yeah, that one, Ms. Casares did a motion to intervene.
Yes.
However, she's requesting conservatorship. So there's an intervention into a redum. And I think she's asking to reset so she can do a change of status.
That's correct.
Is there an existing order, Mr. Feist?
Yes,
Yes.
Your Honor.
And you all, your motion is what kind of a motion?
Mine, Judge?
No, Mr.
Oh.
Feist, you all have a motion or?
It's a
strictly private?
confirmation of arrears and modification, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Cáceres.
However, it's between the two parties. She's intervening with the grandparents.
Right, but that needs to be before the referring court. The family code states if it's in any way, connected to what we have in front of me, which would be an establishment. We're here only for arrears, so a change of custody would be the referring court, and that would be, which court is it?
365.
Yeah, the 365th. So we can go forward in the arrears or we can send everything up. But I know Judge Abascal is going to want us to hear the arrears here. So I can give you a reset if you want on the arrears motion.
Yes, Judge, we're gonna need a contested hearing on that because my client has been supporting the children directly because they've lived with his parents.
Okay,
So I'll need to put on evidence of that.
all right. All right, Mr. Guardiola and Ms. Cortez, if you can turn on your video.
Mr. Guardiola is on through his phone, Judge, through a phone call.
Yeah, I think, is this him with the 3 numbers ending in 191, Mr. Guardiola? No.
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 Okay, there you go. Mr. Guardiola and Ms. Cortez, we're gonna reset this case. What's happening is that Ms. Cáceres represents the grandparents, which will be heard by Judge Abascal. But we need to hear our case first on the arrears and how much is owed in child support. But apparently there is, that needs a hearing. So we can't go forward today, but I'll give you the hearing date of November the 18th. And then after we do that, then obviously Ms. Cáceres will have something pending in the other court, okay?
Judge, I'm gonna have about 6 witnesses, including all the children. What time will that be at?
We can also do it, because it just got filed in March, we can also do it December 9th.
And in the meantime, will the child support keep accruing because the Miss Cortez is the non-custodial parent. She hasn't had possession of the kids in over a year.
I am the custodian.
For the sold vehicles?
Here's Arnett. Ricardo refused to bring back the children whenever after his visitation, so he was supposed to bring them back.
They don't want to go back, and we have a temporary guardianship, Judge, that lasts for 2 years.
Yeah, you know what? You want to do November 18th then?
And I
It's sooner?
Yes.
location.
Okay, Ms. Cortez, is November 18th available to you?
Yes.
All right, November 18th. Ms. Cortez, if you wish, consult an attorney, because they are seeking custody and then some credits on the arrears because of possession of the children. So if you wish, in between now and the 18th, you can consult an attorney in case you feel you need one, okay?
Yes, ma'am. And I have
right.
all my evidence as well.
All right, then we'll see you November the 18th. Thank you, Mr. Guardiola.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Thank
Bye-bye. Thank you, Ms. Cáceres. That's your last case.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Vela, did you get the cost? There's a person on a telephone ending in 191. Can you press *6 so I can find out who it is, please? The person on the telephone ending in 191. Press *6. La persona en el teléfono con los últimos 3 números, 191. Ándele, su nombre, por favor. Hello?
Jose Orona?
José Orona?
Yes, ma'am.
Ok. Mr. Orona, su caso está para el enero 27. ¿Ok?
¿Mande?
Enero, su caso está citado para el 27 de enero.
hasta el
Ok.
año que entra.
Sí, porque ella estaba aquí, Cecilia estaba aquí a las 9 y como todavía no le habían dado los papeles a usted, usted no estuvo aquí a las 9, lo pusimos para el 27 de enero, ¿ok?
But the thing is that how I'm working right now, I really
Okay.
can't like be using the phone.
Yeah,
So
she left,
like
Mr.
when I'm
Orona.
like I'm
She
here,
left
like
it,
I'm around. Excuse me.
yeah, she left at 9, so we can't proceed. So the
And
27th
was I
of
supposed to go
January.
I can't.
Mr. Vela, can you put your phone on mute for just a
Hello?
second?
Yeah, we don't see her.
Okay, I think he hung up already.
I think so too.
All right, Mr. Vela, can you hear us? Because I don't think you're connected to audio.
I don't believe he can, Judge. He sent a message saying that he couldn't hear
Okay,
on the chat.
Yes.
He also looks frozen, possibly.
Yeah,
Oh,
he definitely
I do
is.
that when I do like, I do the one finger technique. That's not what.
Mr. Vela, can you hear us now? Click on the
Okay.
little red
Yeah.
microphone.
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right. Now, Mr. Vela, what is the cost of the insurance?
Well, after that, to say,
Okay,
For
Mr.
member and
Vela,
families.
you're not. Can you all hear him or is it me?
No, I cannot, Your Honor. Maybe if he turns off his video, he'll get better reception.
Hello?
Okay, can you hear us now, Mr. Vela?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Give us the cost of the insurance, Mr. Vela, please.
It was still the same numbers I was saying, the one something.
No, don't give me something. I need the exact amount, Mr. Vela. That's why you were going to your office.
Yeah, that's right.
Let us know when you have it.
It's just, according to the TRICARE Reserve Select, it was showing 64.
64.
So 53 for myself and 64 per individual.
All right, and that's the insurance TRICARE that's available at your place of employment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then that's a different cost. That's
And I'm
64
sorry, it is
every 2 weeks or 64 a month?
64 per individual, and that will be out of the bill already of what so I paid 210 total right now for me and my daughter.
Mr. Vela, 64, what does that price represent? Just for one child?
Yes, according to
Okay.
the TRICARE.
All right, and that's every paycheck or per month?
That's per month I pay out of pocket, so it doesn't get billed out of my check. So that's a payment I have to make.
Okay, so
Manually.
you pay for one child 64, and when you have someone else, it's 120, right?
No. No, Your Honor.
I can't hear him. Mr. Vela, we can't hear you. I'm gonna try it one more time. If not, you're gonna have to call in by phone and forget the video, but how much does it cost just for your daughter that you have, and if you add Silas, I think is his name, how much is it for 3 people?
So it's
Or
approximately,
if you have the table per child, if you're looking at a chart and it gives it to you per
yes.
child, that's good. How much is it per child?
Can I show you the chart, Your Honor?
If you can share the screen, you can.
Okay.
Did the CSO not do this? And maybe we can get it from her, that the CSO didn't do it?
Yes, no, she did, Your Honor. We said it's 128
For,
for just Silas. It's 64 times 2. That would be 128
Okay.
for Silas only.
okay. Mr.
Which is-
Vela. All right. Oh, God, I can really see that.
It's not possible.
Okay, Mr. Vela, how often do they pay you?
Your Honor,
Yes. How often do they pay you? Every 2 weeks, or they pay you once a month? Okay, Mr. Vela, you're gonna have to call in by phone because this video is not working. You're gonna have to call in by phone. On your notice, there's a phone number you can call in. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, just call in by phone. It'll be a lot clearer. Mr. Vela, do they pay you every other week or once a month?
once a month, Your Honor.
Okay, and so you're telling us the cost is 64 just for Silas, right? Based on that chart?
Yes, Your Honor, based off that chart.
Okay, then you're absolutely sure because they had it at 64 every 2 weeks. That would be correct if they were paying you every other week, but they're not. They only pay you once a month. So the amount that's deducted for one child is 64, correct?
I believe so, Your Honor, yes.
All right.
I paid the bill manually, so it doesn't get taken out of my check.
All right,
That's
he
it.
pays it,
Yeah.
Miss. All right, now, Mr. Vela, while you calculate it, Miss Urubaso, Mr. Vela, the amount that they gave you in child support is 1,295, but it may be like $64 less because of that insurance payment. That's the guideline amount. They are giving you, and you gave him, Miss Urubaso, you already gave him credit for the other child.
Yes, Your Honor, just for clarification, what we did was we gave him credit for $128. So now we have to change it to 64. So the child support amount guideline was the 1,296. So now we're 295. So now we're going to change the TRICARE amount that he's giving and give him credit for one child and $64 as opposed to one child and 128. So we're going to come up with a number right now. This should be like 13 something.
But you are giving him credit for the other child.
Yes, yes,
All right.
definitely.
Mr. Vela, they are giving you normally for one child before the court, if you were to not have other children, it would be 20% of your take home. But because you have another child, the amount that she gets is 17.50%. So she already gets less because you have another child. You are objecting to the guideline amount, which they had at 1,295, but the information on the insurance was incorrect. You have
So now-
verified. You
Yes,
have
so-
verified that what it costs you for one child is $64, Mr. Vela. So the child support amount after you get credit for insurance is how much, Ms. Urubaso?
1306 for child support, Your Honor.
All right, so
Guideline
it's
amount is
1,306, Mr. Vela, and you're obviously stating that that's too high. Correct?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor.
It is the guideline amount, so I need to ask you some questions. This is your only source of income?
Correct.
And so how much is your take-home pay?
Like I've said, it's always been between 75 and maybe
There was like maybe when I was it was in August, Your Honor, I was in Louisiana out of state for a training for a whole month, and I only took home about $3,000, and that pay stub I have is on there. So I mean, my
All right,
checks
but that was
fluctuate, but
only
not a lot.
one month. That was only 1 month, right, Mr. Vela?
Correct, Your Honor. But I was just trying
All
to state that my paychecks fluctuate up and down. So
Oh, they do? They
But-
fluctuate every month?
yes, Your Honor.
All right. And did you all get the paycheck stubs for all this year, Ms. Urubaso? Or you
Year-
were going with the year to date?
We got the year to date, but we did get some other pay stubs. Let me find out the total that we got. Joanna, if you could unmute, how many pay stubs did we get?
Let me get the exact amount.
Did we get them for most
We
of this?
Yeah, we got 9 pay stubs, and I
Oh.
went with the year to date on the most recent one.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
but you have 9 separate check stubs, which would indicate, can you check if it's January through September? Is that, or were they some for last year? Joanna?
No, Judge, they're from this year. They're from January until September.
All right. You all are gonna have to share the screen so I can see him. He says it fluctuates. And Mr. Vela, why does it fluctuate?
It just goes by based off the month. So I don't get paid like hourly pay, more or less. It's just by days and by my rank as well. So there's
Okay.
little factors like that.
Okay, well, I'm
As
gonna
well
look
as
at your
mine.
paycheck stubs, because they went by your year to date. And by going by your year to date, that means you actually did get that income. The family code states that child support is based on your income. So while I question you, they're gonna be sharing some of these on the screen so I can see them, Ms. Urubaso, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, right
Okay.
here. Here we go.
All right, so in January, or let me see what I'm looking at. If you could enlarge it, Ms.
Yes, Your
Urubaso.
I gotta enlarge it for myself too. Whoa. So this check, let me see. This check was for January 1st through January 31st, paid on February 6th. A
Okay,
total,
this is for all the month of January, and your take-home pay was $9,026. So hold on, let me write that down. January, you're looking at what well, Mr. Vela, we're looking at your take-home pay. For all the month of January was $9,026. That was the amount that was deposited in your payroll, in your account, your checking account, I guess. Can you show me the next one, Ms. Urubaso?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and this was March's. You don't have February's?
Let me see if we got February's. That's April, May, August, July,
No.
September,
September.
June.
January, we already saw that.
Yeah, that's the same one as this
All
one.
right, well then go back to March, then go to the next one. Oh, here's
Oh, here it
February.
is.
For
Yes.
February, you deposited 7,921. The next one, which was March, Ms. Urubaso.
Okay.
March, you were paid 8,586. The next one, Ms. Urubaso.
Mhm.
April is 8,826 was paid to you. Next one. May, all of May, 8,844. Next one.
Oh, that's not it. Hold on. I saw June down here.
June, yeah.
That's not it. Oh, boy.
One more.
There you
June
go.
was 5,043. Was June the time you were in Louisiana?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. June's was very low, 5,043. And I don't know if it was because you had less days worked. I can't tell.
We'll go to July.
July was 9,074 was paid to you. And then the next one, August is 3,810. That's when you were in Louisiana, right, Mr. Vela?
Correct.
All right, and then I think I saw September's. This is July, nope, keep going.
Right there you go.
There, September was 8,153. All right, you can stop sharing.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Vela, do you recall what happened in July and why you were working less? There were only 2 months out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 9 months, the majority of the time you were earning around 8,500. June, it was only 5,043. Do you recall what might have happened in June, Mr. Vela?
Yes, Your Honor. So on top of being where I'm at right now in Eagle Pass, I got sent to Austin for some separate orders, and I was there majority of the month. After those orders, I was there for about maybe 3 or 4 weeks, give or take. I got sent to Lubbock for my annual 2 weeks training. Like I said, I get paid. Those are separate orders, so I get takeoff orders, and it messes with my pay date. So it was for those 2
How
weeks I was
often
in
do they,
Lubbock. And,
so you're saying they send you to training and you don't get paid for that?
well, not for OLS wise here, Your Honor. I mean, it's just I get paid based off the days, Your Honor.
Okay, got it.
And I believe I only get like 15 days uncovered. So I was already on top of being into Lubbock. Those 15 days were accounted or taken out for that. So that's why that month was already low. And then as well as when I went to Louisiana, I didn't have any
Right, in
days where
August.
I was covered, or August, sorry. So that's why
Right.
that one was also low.
All right, the majority of the time though, you are taking home approximately 8,500. Do you get, do you have a mortgage or a rent payment?
Yes, Your Honor.
How much is your rent or your mortgage?
$1,500 a month, Your Honor.
All right, and are you the sole income earner in the household? Mr. Vela?
So my partner, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah, you live with someone else that contributes towards the rent?
No, Your Honor.
Do you live with
I
someone
take care of
else?
majority of the bills. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what do you mean by majority?
Well, like majority of the bills, all the bills like rent,
All right,
water, electric.
does your partner contribute towards any household utilities or bills or rent?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The rent, the 1,500, is it what you pay or it's your half or what?
I pay the full amount of rent, Your Honor.
Okay, what else do you pay?
Yeah, I pay rent, phone, our phone bills. I pay for
How
that.
much is the phone?
Phone including internet, it's about $4.
Okay. How about a vehicle? Do you have a car payment?
Yes, Your Honor.
How much is your car payment?
$810 a month.
800 a month, and do you pay that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. How about utilities? Do you pay utilities?
Utilities we kind of split up.
Okay, how much
So
is your
she'll,
share? How much are you usually paying towards utilities?
give or take about 200 to 300 depending on the usage,
Okay.
Your Honor.
What other things do you pay for per month? How about car insurance? Do
Daycare.
you pay
Yes,
car
Your Honor. I pay car insurance.
How much car insurance?
I can give you an exact number right now, Your Honor.
Okay. How about the daycare?
Daycare is 600 a month, Your Honor.
Okay, and does your partner, which is probably the mother of the child, does she pay anything towards daycare?
No, Your Honor.
So what does your partner pay?
Basic necessities, maybe like groceries here and there, stuff like
Okay.
that.
All right,
Other very minor things, but she contributes as well.
okay. Does your employer pay for anything or give you like a gas allowance or housing allowance or anything like that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Rubaso, do you have any questions of him?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
And
questions.
you don't, Mr. Vela, you don't pay the other child that you're paying child support for, is that the child, or is that child living with you?
My daughter, Your Honor.
You have a daughter, your biological daughter that lives with you with your partner, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's the one you're legally supporting. Is there another child other than Silas, or it's just these two?
Just those two, Your Honor.
Okay, I just want to make sure you don't have other children.
No.
He says that's enough. I don't need any more.
For the insurance, I pay $394 a month, Your Honor.
For your car?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
And actually, I looked at my bank statement just now. Daycare is $825.
okay, $825 for daycare. Let me redo the math now. Mhm.
For our Wi-Fi, internet, $83.73.
And how much was the insurance, the car insurance?
Let me pull it back up. $394.
Okay.
Our phone bills, $444.47.
You already gave me that one.
Roger. Oh, sorry. I
That's
also
okay.
pay back taxes to IRS as well, so I'm on a monthly payment for them.
How much is that monthly payment?
$209 a month, Your Honor.
Okay. And do you pay that, or does your partner pay anything towards that?
I pay that, Your Honor.
Mr. Vela?
Your Honor, can you hear me?
Yes, the 209 that you pay for taxes, do you pay for that, or does your partner pay anything towards that?
I pay it all myself, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. You don't have any questions, Ms. Urubaso, that you want to ask him?
No, Your Honor, I think that the state was wanting to
Okay.
proceed with the amounts
All
of
right.
guide.
Ms. Meyer, do you have any questions you want to ask him?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And Ms. Meyer, are you employed?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. And so you don't have any income?
Just what the state gives me.
Okay. And what is that?
That is around 800 a month. I can pull it up if you need me to.
And what do they give you for it? What is the state giving you?
It's for CalWorks.
So is that like income to you?
Yes, but it goes towards our rent.
Okay. And so, are you the sole income provider in your household or someone helps you?
No, ma'am. My partner helps us.
All right. So your income is 800 and let's call it income wherever it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? And does he pay all the, Ms. De Leon, I voicing you. Does he pay all your expenses or just some of them and you just pay him $825?
Yeah, he pays everything else outside of the rent. Well, like outside of what I bring in for the rent.
Okay. All right. All right. Based on the testimony the court has received, the court has considered Mr. Vela's income. There were 2 months. 1 month you made 5,000, the other one 3,810. The highest, one of the highest that you had was 9,074 in 1 month, and that was your take home. So on an average, you're bringing in around 8,500. I have considered your expenses, Mr. Vela. So the court finds that it's in the child's best interest to follow the guideline amount. So the court is setting your child support of 1,306. We are giving you credit for $64. You will be obligated to provide coverage for the child in this case. The court order will give you that obligation, and we're giving you credit of $64. That'll be the ruling of the court. Court costs will be waived. Mr. Vela or Ms. Meyer, if either one of you wishes to appeal the case, you can. What you will do is you will get something from the courthouse that tells you that I have signed an order, and it'll give you the date that the order was signed. If you just file something at the district clerk's office in Maverick County, you file something in writing saying you don't like my decision, you've got 3 business days to file it. Don't include weekends. In other words, don't count when you're counting the 3 days, don't count Saturday and Sundays. It's only Monday through Friday. You file it within 3 days from the date I sign it. They will send you, in your case, it will go before Judge Maribel Flores, and she'll hear the case all over again. You'll get a trial de novo. That'll be the ruling of the court. So do either one of you have any questions? Mr. Vela?
So what happens, when I do lose my job, like,
Yeah, if you have a change in circumstances and you lose your job, you can petition the court. These court orders can be changed if there's a changed circumstance or every 3 years. So you can file something, Mr. Vela. You can either go to the Office of the Attorney General or you can hire a private attorney and they can modify the order, okay?
Your Honor,
Got it.
additionally, Mr. Vela is asking for a non-disclosure of his information.
It'll be granted. Non-disclosure will be granted. The information will not come out in the order.
Thank you.
Ms. Meyer, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. That'll be the ruling of the court. I will sign the order electronically, so you are excused. Thank you very much to both of you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, Your Honor.